What is team sport? A team sport includes any sport which involves two or more players working together towards a shared objective. A team sport is an activity in which individuals are organized into opposing teams, which compete to win. Example of team sports are basketball, volleyball, handball, and football.
Marisa Maydi Cantilla from HEF Jonah, and our topic is all about basketball. What is basketball? Nature of the game. Basketball is played by two teams of 5 players each. The object of the game is score more points than your opponent. The ball is passed, thrown, bounced, and battled or rolled from one player to another. A player is possession of ball must maintain contact with the floor with one foot unless the player is shooting, passing, or dribbling. Physical contact with an opponent can result in a foul. The contact impedes the desired movement of the player. That's all. Thank you.
What are the health benefits of basketball? Helps manage weight. Not only those physical activity burn calories, it also improves your metabolism in the long run.
The history of basketball. Basketball is the only major American sport with a clearly identifiable inventor, James Naismith, wrote the sport's original 13 rules as a part of December 1891 class assignment that a Young Men's Christian Association or YMCA training school in Springfield, Massachusetts. Born and educated in Canada, Naismith came south to pursue his interest of physical education and Christian ministry. Naismith expanded on assignment to create a game that could be played in YMCA gyms during the winter. James Naismith devoted little effort to shaping the evolution of the game he invented, although he spent a decade as the University of Kansas founding basketball coach, losing more games than he won. Today, the sport's leading historic organization, the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame in Springfield, Mass, stands not far from where the first pitch baskets were nailed up.
Basketball is today one of the most popular and widely viewed sports all over the world. Rising to fame in the middle of the 20th century, the game has evolved to become the marker of commercially successful sports business. The tremendous popularity of the game has made it heavily favored in the academic research. Research paper topic at both college and universities, given the vast scope of the research available for this game, has closing the subject of basketball for an academic paper is an obvious option for young scholar.
Organization of basketball. We have NBA, FIBA Basketball World Cup, WNBA, FIBA Women's Basketball World Cup, Basketball Association of America, FIBA Asia, American Basketball Association, FIBA Europe, National Basketball League, Western Conference, FIBA Africa, NBA G League, College Basketball, Eastern Conference, the Basketball League, Philippine Basketball Association, National Basketball Players Association, USA Basketball, FIBA AmeriCup, Los Angeles Lakers, Boston Celtics, Chinese Basketball Association, National Basketball Association Incorporated, and National Basketball League.
Organization of basketball, we have Charlotte Hornets, National Basketball League, National Basketball Association Inc., Miami Heat, Sacramento Kings, Houston Rockets, Toronto Raptors, Basketball Association of the Philippines, Washington Wizards, Memphis Grizzlies, EuroLeague, B-League, Samahang Basketball ng Pilipinas, Cleveland Cavaliers, Chicago Bulls, Philadelphia 76ers, FIBA Under-18 Asian Championship, Atlanta Hawks, Indiana Pacers, FIBA Asia Cup, Orlando Magic, Dallas Mavericks, British Basketball League, Milwaukee Bucks, Portland Trail Blazers, Pro-Am Singapore Basketball League.
Hi guys, so for today's video, I'm going to tell the 21 basketball terminologies. They are assist, slam dunk, personal foul, free throw, airborne, rebound, block, dribbling, backboard, double dribble, fast break, layup, alley-oop, key, bound pass, screen center, field goal, jump man-to-man defense, throw-ups, double team, and 3-point field goal. Thank you.
Hello guys, this is the top 10 basketball players in the Philippines. Number 1, Benji Paras. Number 2, Alan Caidic. Number 3, Ramon Fernandez. Number 4, Alvin Patrimonio. Number 5, Robert Jaworski. Number 6, Johnny Abrientos. Number 7, Junmar Pajardo. Number 8, James Yap. Number 9, Mark Agiwa. Number 10, Arvid Santos. That's the top basketball players in the Philippines. Thank you.
Basketball types. Indoor basketball are typically the most common as well as the most expensive. These are usually made of leather and offer the best grip and to feel to the athlete. Since indoor are usually played on a polished wooden floor, the leather stays in a great condition over time. Outdoor. Since outdoor basketball is typically played on concrete or other rugged surfaces, outdoor balls are usually made of rubber. Unlike indoor balls, these balls focus on longevity and durability instead of attaining the best possible feel. Since outdoor balls are made with cheaper materials. Where is jam? Hybrid. Hybrid basketballs are mix of indoor and outdoor basketball. They are intended to be played on other surfaces and mix elements of both balls to make a more multi-purpose ball. These balls tend to have a composite leather which has a similar feel to indoor balls and also durable on other courts. Basketball types.
Hi, I am Jaysalam Pastoral from F. Jonah and I'll be discussing the 5 main parts of basketball. The first is dribbling. Dribbling is a fundamental skill in which a player uses one hand to continuously bounce the ball on the court. Second is shooting, throwing the basketball toward the hoop. Third is defense. A basketball defense refers to the defensive strategies, alignments, and positioning that a term uses to prevent the opposite offense from scoring basket. The fourth is rebounding. Basketball, a rebound, sometimes colloquially referred to as a board, is a statistic awarded to a player who retrieves the ball after a miss field goal or free throws. The fifth is passing. It is when a player moves the ball to another teammate through the air without being right next to each other.
A basketball court is 91.86 feet long and 49.21 feet wide. And the standard for a basketball in the National Basketball Association is 29.5 inches or 75 cm in circumference.
Hi, I'm Azel Delasi, and for today's I'm gonna be discussing about facilities and equipments, measurements about basketball. First is the court size. The size of the basketball court depends on the playing level. The size of the court for NBA and college game is 94 feet long and 50 feet wide. It is smaller for high school and junior high competition. Next is the backcourt and rim. The regulation height above the ground for the rim or hoop is 10 feet, and the rim is 18 inches in diameter. Backcourts are 6 feet wide by 42 inches tall, with the inner square being 24 inches wide by 18 inches tall. That's all. Bye!
Five basic skill and techniques of basketball. First, dribbling. Dribbling is an important skill for all basketball players. This skill will allow you to move up and down the court, maneuver past defenders, and execute players. Second, shooting. Shooting. In order to score points in basketball, you need to shoot the ball into the hoop. This requires the ability to properly hold and throw the ball into the earth toward the basketball while avoiding the defenders. Third, passing. Passing is another skill that when mastered can help you become a complete basketball player. Basketball is a team sport that involves finding a teammate who is open for a shoot. Fourth, defense. One of the most fundamental basketball abilities is defensive skills because it defends teammates from opponents scoring, allowing one's team to score. Basketball defense is fundamental and crucial. Fifth, rebounding. Rebounding is one of the most important phase of the game of basketball. Rebounding gives a teammate possession of basketball, and each possession helps both a team's offense and their defense, and ultimately helps a team win basketball games.
Rules and regulation of basketball. Number 1. Only 5 players per team on the court. In the NBA, WNBA, and NCAA basketball, each team can play a maximum number of 5 players on the court. Number 2. Score more than your opponent to win. To win the game, a team must score more field goals than the other team. Number 2. Score within the shot clock. Teams have a limited amount of dash to shoot the ball during a given possession. In the NBA and WNBA, teams are allowed 24 seconds of possession before they must shoot, while NCAA teams are allowed 30 seconds. Number 4. Dribbling advance the ball. Basketball players may only advance the ball by passing or dribbling, bouncing the ball on the floor as they move up and down the court. Number 5. The offense has 5 seconds to inbound the ball. After offense scores the basket, opposing team receive possession of the ball.
System of tournament, single elimination. Finding the numbers of buys and the number of wins. Given natin is 11 games. To find the number of games, we need to use the formula n is equals to n minus 1. Yung malaking n is number of games, yung maliit na n is number of entries. Okay. Since we have 11 teams, so ang solution natin is n is equals to n minus 1. Therefore, number of games is equals to number of entries, which is 11 minus 1. 11 minus 1 is equals to 10. So, the total number ng ating number of games is 10. Sabay naman is, yung formula natin is buys is equals to power of 2 minus the number of games. Ang kailangan natin tandaan sa buys is the power of 2 is equals to 2, 4, 6, 8, 16, 32, and so on. And yung power of 2 should be greater than or equal to the number of games. Okay. Since we have 11 teams, ang hahanapin nating power of 2 is greater than or equal sa 11. So, by is equals to 16 minus 11 is equals to 5. So, yung total number of buys is equals to 5. Kinuha natin 16 because 16 is greater than 11. The 11 is the number of teams. Okay. Sa diagram, since we have 5 buys, we need to put 5 buys in the 11 teams. So, we have 11 teams and we have 5 buys. So, letter A is buy, letter D is buy, C, F, K is buy. So, the total number of our games is 10. So, we need to see if the diagram has 10. So, game number 1, game number 2, game number 3, game number 4, game number 5, game number 6, game number 7, game number 8, game number 9, and game number 10. So the number of games is equals to 10, which is correct. Then the number of buys is equals to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tama. Double elimination. To find the buys in double elimination, we have to use the formula buys is equals to power of 2 minus the number of hits. We should remember that power of 2 is equals to 2, 4, 6, 8, 16, 32, and so on. Power of 2 should be greater than or equal to the number of teams. The number of teams that we have is 7. So, let's compute. Buy is equals to power of 2 minus the number of teams. Buy is equals to 8. Kaya siya naging 8 kasi ang sabi dito, greater than or equals the number of teams. Ang kailangan natin kuning power of 2. So, 8 minus 7 is equals 1. So, the total buys is equals 1.
system of tournaments ng single round robin na merong 8 teams. Since even number yung teams ay di po tayo magkakaroon ng buys or malalaglag na team. Kapag sinabi po nating single round robin, isang beses lang po natin makakatapat ang mga teams. So, bali, kukunin ko yung number of games. Lahat, kukunin ko kung ilan yung games na may tatala pag naglaro lahat. Kaya nag-compute ako. Given na yung ang binigay na given is n is equals to 8. So, bali, n is equals to 8 minus 1. Yung 1 is your team, kaya may minus siya. Pag may minus siya, ay magiging 7 na lang siya. Bali, dahil yung n is equals to 8, kaya 8 times 7 is equals to 56 divided by 2. And, ang sagot po ay 28. So, bali, magkakaroon po tayo ng 28 games. So, bibilangan po natin siya. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So, we have 28 games na maitatala sa 8 teams. And then, so, bali ang rotation na mangyayari is counterclockwise or pa-left po yung direction niya. So, bali, mag-iikutan lang po yun. Kaya magtatapat-tapat lahat ng teams ng isang beses. Kaya siya tinawag na single round robin.